Welcome to The Actor's Choice, where the actors and actresses have a chance to talk about themselves and their careers. Join us now for the next hour as we explore the marvelous industry of acting by actors and actresses from today's exciting show business world. And now, direct from Hollywood, here's your host, Ron Brewington.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ron Brewington, and welcome to The Actor's Choice. Brought to you by Photography is an Art, Harvey Brandman, Master Photographer, located at 1307 North San Fernando Boulevard, Burbank, California. And attorney Ron Irwin's book, Haiku, Style, Passion, Heart, and author Larry Buford's book To the Future, Time Travel, Message in a Capsule, and State Farm agent Carla Green, and a new sponsor, veteran actor Bob Breinstein's training facility and Actors Space. Roll it.
Does your mother drink a lot? Has your mother ever left you home alone? You can talk to me. I want to help you.
Come here, baby. I want you to meet Neil.
Look, I know you don't like me that much. You know, I'm new around here, but I was hoping we can change that. You see this? This pearl's for a pretty girl.
Hey, Will. See Neil?
Nah, I ain't seen him in like a week.
Hey, you see Neil? Hey, you see Neil, Bob?
What is this all about? You don't need to be chasing after him. If he was any kind of man, he'd be chasing you.
Why can't you stay home? It's just gonna be a couple of hours.
Can I help you with something? You look lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest today is a veteran actress. She's been seen in some of the top TV shows and films across the nation. Born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as we call it, Philadelphia, she has earned nearly 70 TV and film critics from IMDb. Her face is highly recognized for her work. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Karen Malina White. Karen, thank you so much, my dear. God bless you. We've seen you on that boob tube for a long, long
yes,
time.
very
God bless you.
fortunate.
My first question, when did the acting bug first bite you?
Wow. I think I was in sixth grade in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I attended a Catholic school called Jesu in North Philadelphia, and I used to imitate my teacher, Sister Marie de Porres, and I got caught. One day she used to walk in on her tippy toes. She was very strict, very stern, and I used to imitate her whenever she walked out the room, and to entertain my fellow classmates. And one day I got caught, but instead of getting in trouble, her and the seventh grade teacher had me do a performance of a Liza Minnelli song, and from there I just started. My mom, just thought, oh, maybe I need to help her channel this talent. And from there, I went into the Performing Arts High School in Philadelphia. And so it started very early.
And you went to that college, one of my favorite colleges.
Yes. Howard U.
Howard U, the Bisons. Yes, indeed.
Yes. And those were some of the best years of my life. I was Miss Howard University in 1985. And, just a wealth of people from all over the world attends Howard, and many professors, and so it was just very fortunate to have that kind of education.
Yes, indeed.
For sure.
I had a nephew, he went there.
Oh,
Got
okay.
a degree in advertising. I didn't figure that one out, but that's what he did. Anyway, it's a good school. There was a place right down the street from you guys called Wings and Things.
Oh yes,
little
yes,
mambo
yes,
sauce
yes.
on top.
Oh yes, mambo sauce for sure.
Yeah, that's great school. Great school. A question. What profession? Okay, now you're an actress and been doing it for a year or two. But what profession would you have gone into instead of this?
Probably maybe a psychotherapist.
Ooh.
I
Dr.
think,
White.
Yes, I think acting is the study of human behavior, and so one of my favorite subjects at Howard was social psychology. And just really, understanding the human psyche. And so that might have been a profession I would have went to if not for acting. So I'm always curious about human behavior.
I'm glad you took up acting.
Me
so
too.
Glad, so glad. I see on your resume you got your first role in 1980, and I just found out a little while ago. This is in college. It was called In Your Lives.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
In Our Lives, excuse me. In Our Lives. Sounds fine. But then you took a little break for a little while. What was you doing for a break?
I was probably doing a lot of theater. I went to New York right after Howard, and that's my first love, theater. So I was doing a lot of theater in New York before, I got discovered and did, my first hit role with Lean on Me. So.
Wow. Lean on Me, okay. All right. Since you mentioned it, didn't ask her to bring it up, but in 1989, you got a role in a film headed by super actor Morgan Freeman. Please, now here's a photo of it right there. There's a picture right there. That was the picture.
Yes,
That was the one picture that set it all for you. Let's take a look at that on film. Roll it, sir.
Wow.
Jerk. That's right, he's a jerk. I told you that. You don't listen to me.
What are you two ladies doing in here? Lillian, aren't you supposed to be in class? Huh? Kanisha? What's going on here? Lillian, what is this?
You have to ask her, Mr. Clark.
Kanisha, what's the matter?
I got pregnant. Please don't be mad at me.
Lillian, let me talk to her alone for a minute. Did you tell your mother?
I can't.
Regis, the father?
He says it's not his, but I know it is because I ain't never been with no other boys. I never meant for this to happen.
Well, you girls never do. So many of you are bringing babies into this world just to prove you can accomplish something. And you're doing so well now, Kanisha. Well, there are other alternatives.
I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
Yes. Oh, that is the most unforgettable scene when you mention your name in that scene. You've done all these other stuff, all these other acting jobs, but that one, and so early in your career.
Yes.
That's what made it so nice. Got you into, let me say, as I put it, of course, the film was called Lean on Me. The role made you hot. And as the roles just kept on rolling and rolling and rolling.
Yeah.
As a result of that little scene right there.
Yeah, it was my first big break. I got that job without an agent, standing in a casting line of thousands and got picked. It was an amazing experience. And then, of course, working with Morgan Freeman and Beverly Todd, Robert Guillaume. I mean, just wonderful, wonderful people. And so that was huge for me.
And can you add to all those famous names that you said? That's Karen, Malina, White. Would you please add those names, please? Let's go through some of the roles that you did. And just stop me anytime to tell us about the roles and what it did for you. I mean, besides Lean on Me, let's see, what else did you do? The Cosby Show. Yes, The Cosby Show. You did that one, let's see, 1990 to 1992?
That was also huge. I mean, the #1 show in the country. Just iconic and, just a wonderful experience. Mr. C, as we called him, Cosby, was just, a wonderful father figure and just, a leader in television at that time. And, he really taught me a lot about the business and signing your own check. And, so really, really learned a lot from that. And was just so fortunate to be on that TV show as well. And it 2 years turned into a third year on A Different World, the spinoff. And that's what brought me out to L.A. So I'm just so fortunate, been very fortunate in this business.
You played the role of Charmaine Brown.
Yes.
What a name. What a nice name. Charmaine. Yeah.
Charmaine Taisha Brown.
Ooh, get back. And you moved it from that show over, like you said, to A Different World.
Yeah.
You did 25 episodes in A Different World.
Yeah. That was great. I mean, the show was already a hit. It was about HBCUs, which was so pivotal. It really helped a lot of young blacks decide to go to an HBCU.
Yes.
So that in itself was wonderful. And, of course, it brought me out to sunny California. And I've never gone back since. I've been here ever since.
Let's go back for just a second. When you first came here to Hollywood and saw the big sign, what did you think?
just mind blown, young in my 20s and just so full of life and excitement and hope. It was those were the days, and it was NBC was hot, and it was a lot of black writers and black actors. I mean, it was like a real heyday in the 90s here in Los Angeles. So it was wonderful to be a part of that.
So what happened? What happened?
It's a hard business. It's up and down.
Yes.
It goes through its changes and turmoil, but we survive. We love what we do, and
Yes.
so we're fortunate to get to do that and to get paid to do it too as well.
Get paid, yes, yes. You then went a little later, 1996, 3 years later to 2000, 4 years you were on the show Malcolm and Eddie.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. 83 episodes.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of you. This year.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Nicolette Van Dross.
Yes.
Okay, where did that famous last name come from?
From Luther.
Luther.
The one and only.
One and only.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
ma'am.
yes.
2001 to 2005, you did The Proud Family.
Yes. Proud Family. Wonderful. My first big, huge animation show. And we're actually coming back. Disney is bringing back The Proud Family. And so they're in talks. The writers are writing episodes. And so we look forward to we're coming back on the air. So the people have been wanting it, demanding it. And so it's going to happen.
Did I just read somewhere last week that for the first time in the history, a black is doing an animated picture? As far as cartooning is concerned, their voice is going to be used?
Oh.
I've just read that last week. I could be wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe. I didn't read that. But
oh, my goodness.
That would be awesome.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
You get tired. Let's see. It'd be nice to see something fresh, refreshing, yes. Because that show, let's see, you did Storyville, a TV movie. Mm-hmm. You did and it's interesting. I got to tell you a little fact that I found.
Okay.
Now, you have 68 TV film critics that you've done so far.
Wow.
And I found of that total, 41 of those shows were TV and film.
Yeah.
What that happened? What's happening here? What's that about?
It's they're all different. Theater, TV, film, they're all different. But TV, I love doing it because it's most like theater. You go in, most of the time it's in front of a live studio audience, so you're getting that immediate call and response. And so that sitcom format is much like theater, which I love. But it's it's broader. The whole world gets to see you, and so it's one of my favorite mediums. Right. And so whenever I can do it, I'm thrilled, for sure.
Because this is like you say, it's notoriety. You don't have to go through all of the you do sometimes, the auditions and all that good stuff like that.
Right. But it's good. It's worth it.
Would you say after getting all these roles, it all started with Lean on Me?
It all started.
You started meeting a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they met you. Oh, I know you now. That's the blessing of this town.
It is.
A lot of people. I was born and raised in Harlem, New York, and for some people, when they come here to L.A., the transition is a little bit different for them. Mm-hmm. People have a different attitude here.
Yeah.
They look different. They talk differently.
Yeah. My first year here was a little hard, missing the East Coast, a whole different rhythm and vibe.
Snow?
The snow, that I didn't miss. The cold I didn't miss. But a lot of East Coast people started moving out here more and more. And so, you found your own tribe, you found your folks. And, but now I've been here almost 30 years and I love LA. Wouldn't change a thing.
Wow. Oh, well. From there, let's see. You did Herman's Head.
Yes.
You did Rock.
Yes.
I saw the lady who played in the role in that play. What's her name?
Ella Joyce.
I saw her the other day. She hasn't aged a damn bit.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can get her on the show. She's got a dance program where if you get involved with it, she teaches you how to dance.
Dancercise.
Love to have her do that. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Who was the star of that one? What's his name?
Will Smith.
That guy,
also
Will Smith.
From Philly.
Yes,
that was
Philly.
great. Yeah.
Yes.
And I was married to Jazzy Jeff, who's also from Philly. So it was a great reunion for us. And
yes.
We had a ball on that set. We'd be singing all the Philly commercials and, we just reminiscing about our days growing up in Philly. It was great.
There's another guy, his name escapes me at the moment. You know him very well. He does a lot of stage plays. Bill somebody, W, he has some plays all over the Will Turn Theater.
Oh,
He's also from Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Kind of a heavy-set fella, chunky face. Him and Phil, they know each other. We'll find out what his name is because he's gonna get mad at me. Me and him, I find him. He does so many plays over there at the Will Turn Theater.
Right.
He offers Loretti Divine. A lot of people get opportunities over there. Bill, I'll think of his name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Shame on you, bro. You didn't know his name. He's gonna beat you upside the head. Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yes, Mark Curry.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, he did Malcolm and Eddie. That was what you were doing. Well, you came here today, besides to let us know share a little bit about what you were. Welsh was his name. Welsh is the gentleman.
Yes. Don B.
Don B.
Don B. Welsh.
I got your name, brother. I ain't forgot you. Don't beat me. Don't beat me. What a guy. I mean, he just brings all. Have you worked for him?
I have not.
Don, are you hearing this? A lady. He's an attractive lady. A good actor.
No,
actress.
he's asked me. It just hasn't worked out yet. But
okay.
Yeah. But I know Don very well. Yeah. Yes. Homeboy.
Homeboy from Philadelphia. Yes. But you came here today to talk about stage, but because you said you like stage, you've done a couple of stage plays. You did a role once in the Ballad of Emmett Till.
Yes.
Won a few awards for that. Tell us about that, please.
Yeah. Oh, that was one of my favorite roles. I played 5 different roles, actually, and that was at the Felton Theater in 2010. And so, we won lots of awards, local awards. It's a beautifully written piece by Ifa Bayeze, who is actually Ntozake Shange's sister. But it was the story of Emmett Till, and I played his mother, also played one of his cousins, and the white lady who accuses him. It was a great ensemble piece, very, very important historical piece, directed by Shirley Joe Finney, and so one of my favorite roles. Yeah, so it's very happy.
You won the L.A. Drama Critics Circle Award for that?
Yes.
And the Ovation Award.
Yes.
A lot of folks don't understand what the Ovation is. Here's the Academy Award, here's the Ovation. It's right behind it.
Yeah. Very, very esteemed awards, and we're very fortunate and grateful and honored.
Yes, ma'am. Awards, that's a very interesting subject. You see people get an award. You say, how'd they get an award? But and of course, they have the NAACP Theater Awards.
Yes. I have a couple of those, too.
Oh, you do?
I do.
You might remember, I'm also the voice of it. Ladies and gentlemen, please take
Yes, you are.
Something to do.
Yes, you are.
Something to do. I have a lot of fun doing that. Yes, ma'am. I really enjoy it. You're here today to tell us about a play that you're now appearing in. Can you please tell us about that play?
Yes, it's called 8 Nights.
Okay.
Written by Jennifer Maisel.
Okay.
Directed by Emily Chase, and it's at Antaeus Theater. The theater company. I'm a company member. And this is a world premiere. Beautifully written piece. I'm so honored to be a part of it. It takes place over 8 decades. During Hanukkah, and it's a story of a Holocaust survivor, and it's about the people that she meets and comes into her life. You'll see I play the wife of the soldier who rescued her when she was a teenager in Dachau. And so their relationship through the years, and then I built my own relationship with her, and so it's just such a beautifully written piece. The lead character is played by 2 people. Zoe Yale and Tessa Oberzonoa. We've got Ari Gross, amazing actor, Devin Kawaoka, Christopher Watson, and Josh Zuckerman, and myself. Beautifully written piece, and it's not sad or depressing. There's a lot of comedy, a lot of humor in the piece. So well written, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Yes, because when you say the Holocaust, that brings a lot of sadness to it.
Right. But it's a story of hope. Yes. It's a story of moving forward, and it's a story about relationships and being able to move past guilt and past through things that have hurt us in the past. But how do we, as a collective, and through our relationships with different people of different backgrounds and ethnicities, and it's as a collective, how do we move forward here in America? So it's a very timely message for today, but it's beautifully written. I hope everybody can come out and see it.
We've got a picture of the cast. Let's see, who are these guys? There's the whole cast.
Yes. That's Zoe to my right, and that's Christopher Watson, who plays my husband, and then we have Josh Zuckerman and Ari Gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who is that
That's
pretty picture? Who's
that's
that
me
lady?
in the 1970s. You'll see my character in the 60s and
Yes,
70s.
wearing an afro.
Yes.
I think they might come back with that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
I
already
keep
coming
speeding.
back.
I see it. I say, hey, what's coming back?
Yeah, hairstyles. They cycle
They
around
cycle
for
a little
sure.
bit, yes. Yeah. And there's another one.
Yes. That's me and the younger Rebecca, Zoe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's me with Christopher.
Yeah, you with Christopher, yes.
Yeah.
I've seen his work. I've heard his name before.
Okay.
And a few other cast members, I've heard their names before.
Yeah, the amazing cast.
Yes.
Amazing cast. It's so great.
Right.
Yeah, I'm so honored to be a part of it.
This town is just, for actors, it's just a blessing.
It is.
I was over on Santa Monica Boulevard. You know that little theater complex they have over there?
Yeah,
I was there last night for a little play last night.
Oh, okay.
It was just marvelous to see people and the feeling that they're so dedicated to this work.
Yeah. It's an amazing profession. You know, we get to, like I say, it's really the study of human behavior, and so we get to delve into, you know, and bring out the best of humanity through roles.
Who's the writer? Who's the director?
Jennifer Maisel is the writer. Emily Chase is the director, and the company is Antias.
Okay. Now, when you say Antias, it's in Glendale.
Yes.
And it's a fairly brand new building.
Fairly brand new, the Kiki and David Gendler Performing Arts Center. Yes. And we used to be in NoHo, but now we're in Glendale, and we've been there for several years now. And the city has welcomed us and supported us, and we're so happy to be there. And it's a beautiful building, so yeah, come out.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
good seating. You can almost reach out and touch the actor.
Yeah, very intimate, which is what we love in Antilles. And, you know, theater is just a very spiritual experience. So, you know, being close and having that call and response is what we like best.
How about parking your car?
Parking your car, there's a parking right across the street. So very easy. Yes, for sure.
Yes, indeed. Ticket prices?
Ticket prices runs from $15 to $35.
Okay. That's not a bad price.
Not bad at all.
Nice date, go on a date and watch a good play.
It is, and lots of theater, lots of restaurants, around the area, so you can make it a whole wonderful night when you come out to Glendale.
Okay. What's in the future for you in your own in your business?
Well, as I said, the Proud Family is returning.
Okay,
So, yeah. So that will be coming back out by Disney. And what else? I have a role on Ava DuVernay's upcoming show, Cherish the Day. Ooh. So you'll see me on, I believe it's on the first episode.
Tell us how it plays.
Yeah. Cherish the Day with Cicely Tyson.
Cicely Tyson's going to be it?
Yeah,
Maybe
she's
you're going to be rubbing elbows with some... Ooh.
Yeah, so it was such a pleasure to work with Ava. So
Say that again.
That was a treat, too.
Say it again. Yes, what a lady. A question, a couple more questions. We're getting ready to run out of time, but again, tell us the run dates of the play.
Run dates were now open till December 16th. We are running in rep with another show, The Umbrella, so check the antias.org for the specific dates and times. But we're selling out, so go to the website really fast, antias.org.
8 nights, huh?
8 nights, yeah.
Interesting title.
Yeah. Well, I think there are 8 nights in Hanukkah, but it's also 8 nights throughout 8 decades. So that's also
it's
the
amazing
significance.
How people, when they find out little tidbits like that, it's explained to them. They go, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun learning.
Yeah.
I think my mom always told me, she says, son, don't let a day go by that you don't either learn something new or relearn something old.
I like that.
I thank my mom for saying that. That was one of many things, many blessings she said to me. Speaking of which, how do you want to be remembered?
Wow. I really take pride in the kind of roles that I choose. And so I hope I'm remembered for, art when it's most moving is when it's informative, when it's teaching somebody something. And so, I always hope that, through my work, that people get to learn and expand and get to connect on a human level like, they would never have done in the past. So I hope that's what I'm remembered for, the kind of roles that I play.
Thank you. You have a presence, lady. May I have your right hand, please?
Yes.
Here you go. This is my trademark. I always give people a silver dollar for good luck.
Wow. Thank Thank you. I will
course.
treasure this.
Of course, the lady has that red rose for that lady.
Such a gentleman.
Hey, that's
so
what we-
smooth with it, too.
From New York City, what do you expect?
Okay, Harlem, yes. Thank you so much. This has been wonderful.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
Do come back again, please.
I will.
And hopefully I'll see you at the event for John Wesley.
Yes.
We'll talk about that
Worked with him, too, at NTS. Yeah. So come out. Let us know when you want to come.
Okay.
Get your tickets for 8 nights.
Okay. I think she's trying to sell me something. This is the Actor's Choice. I'm your host, Ron Brewington. The studio of Harvey Brandman Photography is an Art is proud to offer you a $100 discount off any photo package valued at $300 or more. Now, Harvey's been in the business for nearly a quarter of a century, and he certainly knows how to take care of his customers. So please give him a call today at 818-954-9294. That's 818-954-9294. You'll be glad you did. And by the way, please tell Harvey that you heard about his offer right here on The Actor's Choice. Haiku, style, passion, heart. It's the latest release from author and attorney Ron Irwin. The book was inspired by the author's first exposure to haiku well over a half-century ago. And this experience produced within him a deep passion to experience Asia, which he later did as a U.S. Marine. The book is available in paperback at Lulu.com. Now, Irwin says he'll give 20% of the next book sales split evenly between the veterans of foreign wars and Vietnam veterans of America. And by the way, today is Veterans Day. My hat off to all the veterans. I'm a veteran, and that's why I got my red, white, and thank you. Got my red, white, and blue on today.
I like
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
your service.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Book to the Future, Time Travel, Message in a Capsule. So it's a book by author Larry Buford. It's a historical and faith-based account of how what we do and follow today will affect us tomorrow. The author also calls it an adventure for those who want to travel back through time. The book is now available in paperback for only $17.95 from Amazon. So please get your book today. And now, a word from State Farm agent Carla Green. Roll it.
Let me ask you something. What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because the State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve? Let me help you with that. Give me a call. State Farm agent Carla Green, 213-239-9675. I look forward to speaking with you.
More information, 213-239-9675. That's 213-239-9675. And please welcome a new sponsor, An Actor Space, with classes and private coaching by veteran actor Rob Brownstein. An Actor Space is Thursday night classes for working actors and Tuesday foundation and technique classes for early career actors. The idea is to build on each actor's strengths and who you are to help refine and reimagine your acting and your career. For more information, go to class at robbrownstone, that's .com, at 323-646-1268. That's 323-646-1268. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ebony Repertory Theater cordially invites you to join us as we celebrate the life of our beloved friend and fellow actor, John Wesley. The tribute event will be held on Monday, November 25th, starting at 7 p.m. at the Nate Holden Performing Arts Center, 4718 West Washington Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90016. Please RSVP to info@ebonyrep.org. Again, that's info@ebonyrep.org. Thank you. And finally, if you have a product or service or an upcoming event that you'd like to see advertised on this program, please call 323-533-1036. That's 323-533-1036. Our prices are very affordable. Thank you. This is The Actor's Choice. I'm your host, Ron Brewington. Roll it.
You got it laminated, you hear that?
I heard it, Dave. I was there, remember?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
How much wine did you have at dinner, sweetie?
Oh, leave a man alone. Oh, thank you, Mr. Washington. And speaking of thank yous, that meal you cooked this evening, Mr. Washington,
This guy's head gets him in the squad car, tells him we're taking him to the ER. Of course, the guy's drunk, out of his mind. He has no idea he's got a knife in his head. real knife?
Yeah.
You ordered that baby a knife?
So we get in the car. Walter's driving the siren.
Guy asked me for a cigarette. So I tell Audrey, reach into my pocket and give him one of my cools.
With a knife in his hand.
I miss you, Walter. I miss those days coming up with you in the 90s. God.
Californian, she earned 39 TV IMDb credits already, with many, many more to come. Folks, you've seen this lady because of the recurring roles she's done. Southland, 24, CSI Miami, and best known as Veronica Hastings on the hit TV series Pretty Little Liars. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Lesley Fera.
Hi.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much for coming
Pleasure
out
to
here
meet
today.
you.
Wow. Here it is Veterans Day and every nice,
I
warm,
know.
beautiful day in California.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Ah, that's what everybody says who's here. They don't care. Don't worry about the earthquakes, but we're here. What made you become an actress?
I wish I knew. I always just wanted to be on stage. I signed up for a talent show when I was 6 years old, and my parents thought I was from Mars. And just joined anything, spelling bees, anything from an early age to be on stage. And luckily they were supportive of my dreams. So, yeah. That's all I ever wanted to do.
That's all you never ever considered any other profession?
I think for a millisecond, law, because I joined mock trial in my senior year of high school, and I was pretty good at that. So I think I could have pursued that, and I play a lot of lawyers. So,
yes, that's what I was going to say, it is.
But my first year of college at Cal State Fullerton, I ended up taking a lot of general education and theater courses that fulfilled that, that fulfilled general education, and had teachers that said you should really pursue this, and just was trying to decide what to do, and I thought I should do something stable and earn a paycheck and steady paycheck. But I spoke to my mom at the end of the first year. I said, what should I do? I don't know, law, advertising, journalism. And she said, if we had all the money in the world, what would you want to do? And I said, well, I want to act, and which we didn't, have all the money in the world. But she said, then you should do that. You should change your major tomorrow to theater. And so they were completely supportive of me following my bliss.
Yeah. I see you got your first taste of the TV film business in 1998 on The Third Rock from the Sun.
Yes, I landed 2 weeks prior to LA, 2 weeks prior, and I was very fortunate to have agents in Florida when I was going to grad school. And so they set up a meeting with Mark Hirschfeld. At the time, he was a big casting director, and I had a general with him. And then the very next day, I got a call and said, can you come in for Third Rock from the Sun? And I had just been in LA for 2 weeks, and auditioned and got the role and worked with John Lithgow, and it was a pleasure.
Wow.
Yeah.
An experience like that, I think, would tell people, I can do it. I'm in Hollywood.
No, it was definitely an affirmative. It was definitely, I'm in the right place, and this is what I'm meant to be doing. And I was very fortunate.
Okay. What else did you learn from that first role here in Hollywood?
To make a bold choice, because it was one line for the audition. So, and I just made a very clear, bold choice, and I got the role. And just be as specific as you can, and with what you're doing, and I was very fortunate.
Well, then of course there are the auditions,
Oh,
the big
yes.
A as we call them.
Oh yes.
What's your feelings about that exercise?
A
lot of people.
I
watch
think
this.
it's evolved for me. I
Yes.
mean, it was certainly a different experience in my 20s than it is now. I think so much you can fall into the trap of really people pleasing, and then you kind of give up your power in the room a little bit.
Okay.
But if you really just stick to who you are, and you prepare, and you go in, you just do your thing, and you get out, and you have somewhere to go afterwards, and you have a life to get to, a very, full, rich life, then you're not as desperate, you're not as needy and in the room, and you do your thing, and you get out. And so now I feel like I'm much better at doing that than I was in my 20s.
Got you. And when you say when you weren't in your 20s, I said
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were in your 20s.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Ron.
I have to ask this question. When you're on the set, what's your favorite part of the set?
I think wherever the donuts are. No,
I'm with you. I want to go to the
I mean, I
food.
tell you, the only time I never want donuts in life, but when I'm on set and they're there at craft service, that's all I can think about. And if there's an apple fritter, I may even have a quarter of it. But no, I love Video Village. I love hanging out with. I love seeing what they're shooting and trying to learn as much as possible about the shot or. Just being by the directors and the producers and kind of hearing what's going on. I kind of like being involved in that.
Got you.
Sitting over there.
Perhaps you might want to be a director one day?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I mean, I would love to probably do that someday.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a shortage of women directors right now.
There are.
Yeah. I'd like to see some good actors and actresses get out there and do their thing.
It's definitely something I would entertain at some point.
Thank you. She's going to entertain that. Yes, yes. Who are some of the acting mentors that you've admired over the years?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, it sounds cliche, but, Meryl Streep is just wonderful.
Oh, yeah. Oh God, yeah.
I mean, she's stellar at what she does. And, Robert De Niro, I've always loved.
Got a new movie coming out.
I know. I want to see it. The new Scorsese film.
Yeah.
And, there's so many, though. There's so many wonderful actors. Patricia Clarkson is great. I love everything she does. And, yeah. There's so many.
Yeah.
It's
Lesley
hard to pick.
Fera, you know.
Oh, yeah. I never watch my work.
You never watch your work?
Oh, rarely.
Why is that?
Oh, rarely. Well, I mean, because I'll always think I'm never truly satisfied, and I think I always watch it and think, oh, I could have gone this way or that way, or there's so many ways to take a scene and take a moment, or. But occasionally I'll watch because my husband sort of forces me to. And says, you should see this.
Is he an actor?
He is an actor. He's a fight choreographer too. Ooh. And yes, so he sometimes will say, you have to watch this. But
yes, because the first time you saw yourself, you had to say, wow, look at that. When you were stepping on that screen.
Yeah, it was great getting my first couple gigs and seeing myself on the screen, yeah.
Okay. I also noticed as I was going through the research for you that shows me of the 39 TV film credits that you have now, 33 of those roles were on TV series.
Yes. Yes, a lot of TV.
Wow. Why TV series? Is it a get in, get out thing?
I think that's just sort of where my career went, and I just auditioned for a lot of TV and was cast in it, and it's been very good to me.
Okay.
So.
Well, let's go through some of the movies that you've had. 2006 to 2000. Okay, we did Third Rock. Mm-hmm. We did from 2006 to 2007. There you were on Justice.
Yes.
Okay.
Victor Garber, who was lovely to work with.
Yes, you played a DA.
I did.
Jennifer Reese.
A lawyer.
Yes, another lawyer.
Yet again.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. 2009 to 2010, you did 24, another TV series.
Yes.
Played Angela Nelson.
Yes, those were good days.
Then from 2004 to 2010, 5 episodes, CSI Miami. That was an interesting role. You played a doctor.
A doctor.
What type of doctor?
Professionals. She was a surgeon. I believe it changed from episode to episode. I know I did some, heart work, heart surgery, then brain surgery. I moved all over the place. They weren't really necessarily consistent.
Wow. Because speaking of, working as a lawyer, there's a TV show out right now. I just want to interrupt for a moment. It's on Monday nights. I've seen it. It's called All Rise.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it because I've been so busy with the play
I see. Okay,
right now,
okay,
so
okay.
I haven't had a lot of time to watch.
But it's on Monday, which is dark night.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't keep my hands off it. I've talked to people to see if we can get it to come on the show here.
Oh, great.
Because it just interested me so much to see a lady judge here in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what she's doing.
And she's a lovely actress.
Yes,
so.
I've seen her work sometimes before. Let's see. 2010 to 2017. Mm-hmm. You were in this program called Pretty Little Liars.
Pretty Little Liars.
Yes.
It's just that little program there.
Yes.
Yeah.
54 episodes.
Yes, that was quite a ride, quite a journey. It was wonderful. And we had the best fans ever, and just everybody connected with the show was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All the producers, all the writers.
Okay.
It was a pleasure to be a part of.
What kind of roles do you look for?
I really just like complex, complicated characters that have heart and that are challenging to play and that are varied. I really try to play different characters. If I've done one thing, I want to try something else and do something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a lot of young people watching this show who they want to get into the business and they love to hear what you have to say. So here's a question for you. What was it like the first time you stood in front of that camera?
Oh, boy. I was able to, it didn't faze me. I think it can faze a lot of people, but it didn't faze me. It is something to get used to. It's definitely different from being on the stage. And it is a lot of, having to hit your mark. It's very precise. And once they block for camera, you have to hit the mark and you have to go from A to B and be very specific and be consistent in action. If you pick up the glass of water and you sip it, then you have to sip it at the same point in every scene. That kind of thing. It's a little tough for new actors to TV, but you get used to it. It's just practicing.
Well, we call it camera panic. I teach broadcasting over at Santa Monica College, and we get a lot of students. I've seen students get in front of that camera and run.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's just a camera.
Well, it is, but it's to not be self-conscious of the camera. Exactly. I think it takes some time to really, truly forget that it's there and zero in on what you're trying to do in the scene.
Right.
Yeah.
Camera panic, wow. I see that you're doing this year so far, you've done NCIS?
NCIS,
Yes.
Los Angeles, yeah, that just aired not too long ago.
Oh, that's good, great people on there. One of my dear friends
really
is
great. It was a really nice set. Yeah.
Good friend of mine, Charles Floyd Johnson, he's the EP there, one of the EPs there. And that show, of course, is about the Navy. I'm kind of prejudiced, if you will. I'm retired Navy, so I like to see it.
My dad was too.
But it's a great show.
Partial to the Navy.
Any chance you getting back on again?
Not on this one, I don't know. I mean, there's always a possibility. Yes. I didn't die during the episode. So
right, that's good.
As long as you don't,
die,
as long as you don't pass away during the episode, then you have a chance. There's a slight chance.
Here's a wild, crazy question. Dying. How do you die? How does an actor die?
Oh. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's happened to me. I actually, on an episode of Cold Case, I had to be dead for about 45 minutes underwater, which was probably the worst, the most challenging thing I've ever had to do. Ooh. And a scuba diver came and brought me air whenever I lifted a finger and came down, and I breathed, and they shot more of me being dead down in a lake. It was shot at the WB at the ranch, and yeah, that was the hardest death scene I've ever had to do, underwater for 45 minutes. Yeah.
The things that people have to do to make a living. Wow. Interesting.
Probably should have gotten a stunt woman, but
okay. Now, let's get caught up with what you're doing these days.
Yeah.
The Fountain Theater in Hollywood.
Yes.
There's a picture
the
of it.
fabulous Fountain Theater.
There's a picture of that little guy.
Aw.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Hollywood, right over there by the Scientology
Going there tonight.
area. You're going tonight?
Yeah.
There's so many plays that go there. There's a lot of history in that theater.
So much.
And you're in there right now for one particular play. Can you tell us about it, please?
It's called Between Riverside and Crazy. It's written by Stephen Adley Girgis. And it's set in New York City. And
that Riverside, not Riverside, California.
No, yeah, not Riverside, California. Yeah, Riverside.
Wow.
In New York City, and it's just it's a beautiful play. Stephen Adley Girgis just wrote this amazing piece about these really complex, colorful characters, and about family and forgiveness and redemption, and it's filled with humor, and it's also very touching. It makes you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Why do people even go to a play?
I think it's truly a special experience for me when I go see theater, or just even in acting in the theater, when you have that relationship with an audience and it's live and you're seeing it in front of you, and you see you're there for mistakes that happen, and you're there for just an emotional life that happens just spontaneously on the stage. It's just so alive and in the moment.
Yes.
And I think it's magical.
And I like those plays where the actor is right there. I can just reach out and touch him.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that too.
And you hear the emotions and background effects and all that good stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was down in that little section of Santa Monica over there last night, right near, it's in Hollywood on Santa Monica and not Fairfax, near Fairfax.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And just a moment, you just walk down there on a Saturday night. People are running in, coming in, smiling.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see it? Was that great? You know, it's just really, you said, what is this? These are actors, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Actors at their best.
And that's really, it's just that exchange, special exchange with a live audience, and how every night is so different, and it really depends on the audience, depends on each actor's individual emotional life in that moment, in that day, what you bring to it from your entire day coming there to the theater, and it's just it's wonderful. I love it.
Where did the show's name come from?
You'd have to ask Stephen Girgis, but I think it's about what happens between his apartment on Riverside Drive and a lot of craziness that happens in the show. And I think I read something recently by Stephen McKinley Henderson, who originated the role of Pops in New York. And he said this wonderful quote about Girgis and about his playwriting, and he said, among the people that you might think are beyond and or maybe a little on the fringes of society, there's no one that is so lost or wounded, or that they can't be reached somehow. They don't have a spiritual life, and they don't have a spiritual core.
Got you.
And so it's lovely how he's written this show and given these people, like, that you might just at first glance feel like are lost or beyond, and they're not. They're so complex, and they're filled with love and heart and humor.
Can you give us the performance dates and times remaining?
We're running until December 15th. And we run every Friday night at 8, Saturday at 2 and 8 p.m., Sundays at 2, and Mondays at 8 p.m. There's 5 shows a week.
5 shows a week. Okay. Parking?
Until December 15th. And it might even go slightly beyond that. We don't know. And parking, there's parking provided. Parking that you can actually, there's plenty of street parking, or you can pay for parking.
Gotcha.
In the lot.
Tickets?
Tickets are usually around $25 to $45.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. No, I just bought tickets at the Geffen, so it's not bad at all.
Not bad at all, yeah.
And they're going fast,
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take another look at that, you and the cast in action. Roll it.
Got some good news, too. Seems I'm going to be a grandfather.
Hey! Congratulations!
Oh my God, Walter, a grandfather? Finally! Oh, and Junior, he didn't even say a word.
Well, we just found out today, so, you know.
Of course. Oh, what? I think on that joyous note.
Hey, Walter, could you spare a little more coffee? I could use some.
I really think we should let Walter get some rest.
It's a long drive back to Long Island, hon. Well, do you mind if Audrey gets me a refill on the coffee before we take
It's
off?
getting late, David.
No, it's all right, Audrey. I like a coffee, too, with a shot of cognac. You want a shot of cognac, Dave?
Just a coffee, but maybe just one more of those apple fritters. It's okay. I eat
I
another
said it's
fritter.
time to go, hon.
Audrey.
It's time to go.
Hey, no bickering on my account.
Oh, God. We came here to help you.
It's
I
all-
came here to help you.
It's
You would
all
never-
good, Audrey. Let your man say what he need to say.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is Between Riverside to Crazy. We have in studio with us Lesley Fera, one of the stars of the play. Again, we wish you well. What's the next project for
Thank you so much. I don't know. I mean, this is my life until probably beyond December 15th, probably through January. So, and then God only knows.
Okay. My final question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to be remembered?
Oh, wow. I think just, I don't think it would be connected to acting at all. I think it would just be as a loving, generous person. That's what I would love to be remembered for.
As they say in the business, ain't nothing wrong with that. May I have your right hand, please?
Yes.
If you would, here you go. That's I give people $7 for.
Oh, my goodness.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
And of course, the ladies.
Aw,
The
Ron.
ladies.
Those
Always
are
like-
beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. It's
Thank
a
you
pleasure
so
to have you here.
much.
Get you back again and talk some more about your career because you've done a great job all these years.
Thank you
and
so
more to
much,
come.
Ron.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure.
Thank you.
You're a
Pleasure.
class act.
My
Thank you.
pleasure. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Special thanks to our sponsors, Harvey Brandman Photography is an Art, Ron Irwin's Haiku Style, Passion, Heart, Larry Buford's Book to the Future, Time Travel, Message in a Capsule, State Farm agent Carla Green, and our new sponsor, Rob Brownstein, in his training school in Actor Space. And thanks to our guest today, veteran actress Karen Malina White and veteran actress Lesley Fera. And of course, special thanks to our ever-growing audience. Be well, and we'll see you next time.